What's going on, Pookster? Today is day 15 of the 0 to 100K challenge, and we are going to be crafting up some high converting image ads that will tickle your pickle, if you know what I'm saying. But basically, we are going to craft some image ads that follow all of the psychology, all of the market research that we've previously done for our 4-in-1 EMS sculpting blade. Now, in order to start this process, and before I show you all the AI prompts and all the goodies that will craft these image ads in a few minutes, we need to actually plan out what are the angles we're going to hit. So as you know, in the previous videos, we did our market research and we understand that we're going to be marketing to nurses. We know their problem, we know their emotions, and we know what transformations they want. But when it comes to the next and final step, which is actually planning out the angle, I like to think of it in three parts. What is the core problem of the angle? What is the core desire? And then what is the unique mechanism? So through my own conclusions after reading all those different reviews and asking Claude what it felt like were the main emotional drivers, we came to the same conclusion, which is that I will never get better. This is the biggest fear that my target audience has. They feel like this plantar fasciitis will last them the rest of their life. So based on that, the first angle I want to hit in this video is doing the I will never get better angle. And the core problem is that they think that this plantar fasciitis will be their new reality. And of course, the core desire would be to get rid of that and to never have to think about their feet ever again. And then really the final step of the process is gathering what framework do I feel like is going to match that angle and demonstrate it the best. So inside my 101 program, which will be the first link in the description down below, I have all these different frameworks that I like to rotate in between that have plug and play templates where I can easily edit these inside of Canva. So we can choose which one we really think is going to stick. But I think for the first one, what I really would want to do, and that's been working really well for me, is doing the native style image ads. Now, if you're not on my 101 yet, then shame on you, but a great way to get image ad inspo when you're first starting out is to use the tool Atria. And in the Explore page, you can see tons of image and video ads. And for me personally, I always like to follow a set of different big e-commerce brands and then see what ads have been active for the longest in the image ad format. And those are the ones that I will save and categorize into the different frameworks. And then another great tool is Creative OS, where you can create a free trial and then use a few of their templates for also the references with AI. Now, I do have a full video on how to create these native style image ads, but just as a quick refresher, there are about 4 different styles. The first one being the desired result. So showing here's what you want to look like, and then having a headline, which usually calls that out as well. Then we have the authority figure. So saying an authority recommends this product. And of course, showing the most grotesque, aggravated version of the problem that people are dealing with. So I think for this first angle, I'd like to do 2 images that are problem oriented. So we can generate that with Nano Banana. And then I also want to do 2 desired result images as well, which I think what we're going to end up doing is we will generate the base image in Nano Banana, but then when it comes to the headline and all the text, we'll customize that using Canva. Now, a great way to generate these problem native style image ads is if you go onto Google and then look up reddit.com or facebook.com, and then the specific keywords of your problem, you get all of these actual real images of the problem, which you can use as reference images when you go into Nano Banana. So you put in your product, then the reference image, and then you can ask it to be a little bit more aggravated. So you have that realistic, but also very dramatic version of the problem that stands out in the feed. Now, obviously this style requires a very long story in the ad copy. So again, I will reference this video right here where we do actually go ahead and do that process, and I even give you the exact prompt that I use to generate those ad copies as well. So I'll link this prompt down below in my school community completely for free and have a general version of it so you can plug it in for your product. But as you can see, I wanted a hyper realistic close-up image that shows the problem. This is on the money. This fits perfectly with the native style image ad, where we're going to also have a longer ad copy. But I love this image. We got a few different generations, as you can see right here. So we can plug and play and just see which one do we feel like is going to really stop that scroll. And then after doing some digging on Facebook ad library, I did find a competitor who did this image of a foot where it has some text on it, which I thought was really good. So what I decided to do is I downloaded that, and then I used this prompt right here where I wanted to change up the text to "Nurses terrified your plantar fasciitis will never go away," because that was one of the main headlines of this angle. And this image is just on the money. I mean, if I'm a nurse, there is no freaking way I see this on my feed and I don't at least stop to read what's on the foot. Now, I'll also link this prompt down below in my school community as well, and this is for our desired result base image. So we talked about how we wanted to have a hyper-realistic image of an actual nurse that's in a natural environment. So this looks perfectly good to me. I just wanted to get a few variations because we are going to add our own headlines to this a little later. And if you're wondering how I do come up with these prompts, because I know they're incredibly long, I like to use a tool called Prompt Cowboy, where basically I will in ChatGPT voice out loud what I want to get generated. And then with Prompt Cowboy, it has these very detailed prompts that make it so much easier to get the exact image you want generated. Now, before we actually design these, I wrote all of the headlines and benefits in a previous video all about copywriting. So if you haven't seen that one, make sure to go ahead and do so, because I'm going to be adding all of the work we did there onto these specific image ads. So I'll also link this in my school community down below. But as you can see inside of Canva, we have these plug and play where we can easily move these headlines. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this initial headline and we are going to move it onto our first image of the nurse that is tending to a patient. And then I also like this little circle badge where I think we're going to actually put an image of someone that's holding the product or using it, because I do want to reference that as well. well. And if you're wondering what's the font I use, it's big shoulder display, and we're going to add our own headline that we already generate with Claude. And typically I do like to highlight certain key phrases. So finally walking, fasciitis free, those are going to be the big things. And then typically the sentence I like to do underneath is just mentioning that the target audience, so in this case nurses, got a specific desired result. So la-di-freaking da. I mean, this took honestly just a minute to do. We had all of the placeholders in here. We generated this image with Nana Banana of someone holding the product. Nurses are finally walking plantar fasciitis free, which we generated with Claude. So most of this copy was done with Claude. I made a few tweaks to it. We just highlighted as few keywords so that way we can really emphasize it. So it looks great. And basically I took that exact same layout with another image. So that way at least Facebook recognizes it's a different ad. And we had a different headline that we're also split testing. So in this case, we're doing the breakthrough EMS blade that is melting plantar fasciitis pain for nurses. And then the sub headline, we did keep the same because it's really the main headline and the visual you have to change. And just like that, we have our first set of 4 image ads ready to go for our first angle. Now for our next angle, if we go back to the emotional drivers, I'll have to quit nursing is another big thing that I also saw, that the pain was so bad that they might have to quit their job, and that is their worst fear. So we're gonna go with that as our next one. And as you can see, this is just a quick planning. So having to quit their job, and of course the core desire is being able to work the job without the pain. So going inside the 101 program, I'm gonna download a few of these different templates, and what we're gonna end up doing is having to write the copy in Claude first, and then we will go and have a simple prompt in Nana Banana to recreate them. So again, using Prompt Cowboy, I had to whip up something where we have 10 to 15 distinct headlines in that specific angle of quitting nursing. So as we can see right here, your plantar pain should not cost you your career. That is right on the money. Next one, can't afford to quit, can't afford the pain. That is so real. That is exactly what my audience is dealing with. So I love these headlines. I'm just going to go ahead and choose 4. And then based on the template in the 101 program. So with this one, we're going to need a little bit of a subtext underneath it. But some of these are a little bit different where, yeah, all I need is just the problems listed on the left. And then we'll just have the solution there as the image of the product. But going into it, I'm keeping it very simple. So I have the template right here that I want to model, and then I just have this very, very simple prompt, which just says create an image in this exact style, and then here's the text that you need to replace it with. And of course, I have a white background image of my product. So right here we have the generation, which honestly isn't too bad, but this is where it gets a little bit complicated because sometimes you may look at this and say, it's kind of bland. And for me personally, a lot of times I will get the base image generated like we did with those native style image ads where I want to get my product in a natural environment. And then I could just honestly put the text headline inside of Canva and make it look a little bit better. So basically I asked Nana Banana with a very simple prompt, can you generate a photo using the iPhone quality? And that's how you get these really natural, realistic images like this one right here. So all I did was I downloaded this and I wanted to use it as the base image. And if we head on back, we have our text that we now just added using Canvas Sans and our little sub headline. Now, just a quick little tip. This didn't originally look like this. As you can see, the white is really hard to read. So a lot of times I will add a square shape on top of it, which has a transparency of around 10 to 20%. So as you can see at 100% transparency, the square obviously covers the image, but we can lower and just see where is the headline and all the text legible while still having the image maintain its structure. But if we were going to compare which one's going to stop your scroll a bit more, for me, it's always going to be the natural style image. All right, so for our next ad, we have this one as the reference, this template. And again, I keep the prompts very simple, people. Create an image in the exact style, but replace the text with our specific target audience. So in this case, every nursing shift ends in limping agony, and we have these icons that are custom. I really have no notes here. I think this looks great. This is an ad that I would test immediately with. And again, we had another ad where we just did the exact same process. We put our own headline that we have the can't afford to quit, can't afford the pain. And this was a line that we also wrote. Now this at the bottom, I don't personally like. So I'm going to have it referenced again, and we are going to have to remove that text. And we're going to most likely need to have something that fills up that space. So I'm thinking we do some trust badges instead. So as you can see, I said, get rid of the bottom right text and then replace it with 2 to 3 trust badges. And to me, this does look a whole lot better. And then we did have this template as well, where we wanted to work the job you love without destroying your feet. But to me, it looks a little bland. So I think we're going to do the same process where we get a natural style image and then we'll just add our own headline instead of Canva. So I had this image in the product image video that was generated with this model that looks incredibly realistic. Like I could not tell that this was AI. So basically I asked Nana Banana to get rid of the text, and then I wanted to have the base image of it. And as you can see, we now have the base image, and then we added our own headline. So this is using the Inter font. I bolded the word work, and it has the exact same sub headline, but the main headline in the visual is completely different. So these are all unique image ads that have their own variation of what the original angle is, which of course was that they don't want to quit their job. So far we have angle 2 already done. Bada bing, bada boom. So what can be the third angle that we possibly do? Well, I always come up with my angles based on the research, and the first problem that I saw over and over again was that first step out of the morning morning is feeling like I'm walking on Legos on broken glass. So I think that morning dread is going to be the angle we do next. So using Cloud, we're going to generate some headlines for that third angle. So we have stop dreading every morning because your feet already hurt. That first step out of bed shouldn't feel like broken glass. So those are really solid. So again, I'm going to pick a few headlines, and we also have to have a few benefits for these as well. So one of the sections we had that we wrote in the copywriting video was breaking up scar tissue, avoiding invasive surgery. So I think what we're just going to end up doing is just moving these benefits over to our image ads, and we will be perfectly fine. So right here, we have dreading to go to work because of that stabbing heel pain. And of course, the desire would be to work every shift without having to think about that. So for this, I'm going to go and choose a different framework, which is going to be benefit callout. So again, I'm just going to download a few of the templates that I already like, and then we're going to go ahead and customize it doing that same exact process. So our first image was this pillow right here where we had a headline and a few quick little benefits. So our first generation, not the worst in the world, but we're gonna have to get rid of the logo. We're gonna have to change the color most likely to black. And again, this is kind of the same process where we could just consider honestly removing the background and having it be more natural. Like in this image right here, this is a really natural background. And I think we could just put a headline and then put the icons to the left and right, and this would look really good. And what do you know? Papa E knows a thing or two about crafting these image ads. I mean, bada bing, this looks very sexy. I'm not gonna lie. We did the same process with another template where it has a very similar, I know, initial image, but the headline's different. We also changed the way that we have the benefits, and we have these magazine logos. So again, these are going to be seen in Facebook's eyes as completely different because there is a completely different headline, and we have a different style and way that it's compositioned. Now again, we had this image where it has a simple background and then just a hand holding the product here. So taking a look at it, again, it just doesn't really stand out too much to me. I guess for most people, they would be perfectly fine with this, and it could work with just the simple background, but I'm always a sucker for the natural style. So again, we're going to do the same process, and if you're wondering what I do, I essentially will click on reference when I get this generated, and then I will add any other notes that I have to it. So in this case, I'm going to opt for a more natural background. So as you can see, have background be a little simpler with less objects, so text is the main focus. So again, it's completely up to you. Maybe you like this approach. Maybe we honestly just grab the image of the hand and we do that same process where we add our own text on top of it. But honestly, I don't think it's that bad. I think it stands out. The text is very legible, so I really have no notes. And then we have this final image that was generated with a big headline, and we also have these icons here, which I'm still kind of feeling like it's good. It could work, but I want to take it a step above. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to crop the specific icons that I want. So we're going to go ahead and do that real quick. So we're going to remove the background of these icons, and bada bing, bada boom. So now, again, we'll just do the same process. We'll generate a base image of someone holding the product, using it, and then have these icons, and we'll add our own headline. So I was able to generate this image of a model holding the product. We did add our own headline here, which is the enter font, and we do need to change up this background a little bit. So it's got to actually match the colors. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the color picker here. So grabbing the wheel, we're going to grab the little dots, make sure that matches. Bada bing, bada boom. That's perfect. Let's drop in our icons, just copied and pasted, and we'll probably just move her over so it doesn't overlay with this text. Oh, buonissimo. I swear I'm a modern day Picasso, just saucing all over you guys, the ladies and the gents. But guys, that is everything for this video. We just created 12 image ads right in front of your eyes with 3 different angles, all with different visuals, icons, and benefits, so we can see which one performs the best. So your homework is to start using the prompts in the school community that are completely for free. And once you create your first batch, post them in the school community, and you will have a chance for me to personally review them and tell you where you can improve. So if you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and tomorrow's video, we're going to cover how to edit our video ads.